So we go, they come in, we face off.
Yeah.
Then they go.
Yeah.
So we're done early.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm only here so I don't get fined.
Okay. Is that the answer to every question? Because that's going to be
Yes.
brutal for my views if that's the case.
It is. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Why is it when people insult you, they always insult the hair? Are they jealous, do you think?
I don't know. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I can keep this up all day. People insult my hair?
Yeah.
Are they fucking insane? What's wrong with them? Yes, they're jealous.
So, like Darren Till, for example, often takes shots at it, and Colby, I think, has had some words to say. Incidentally, Colby's going to be here on fight night. Don't know if you'd heard that.
I had not heard that. He's kind of insignificant right now, though. No, I don't know. Anyone would take a shot at my hair. I mean, I guess if they do, I don't really care. It's kind of a lame point. I'm good with it. I got great hair.
I agree. It's good.
Okay.
I'm jealous of it.
Nice.
So, this is the first time out in the UFC. Does it feel any different at all heading into fight night?
No, it's good. Obviously I've cornered a lot of guys in the UFC as and champions also, so it just feels really normal. Kind of going through this process, been to a bunch of these before, been to a bunch of the weigh-ins before, so yeah, it doesn't feel any different at all.
Do you feel like there's maybe this could have been done a little better? It seems like people are thinking you versus Lawler, it's not the huge fight you could have had with some of your talk about the other names. Do you get that sense that maybe there could have been a little bit more shine?
Lawler's a pretty big fight. I mean, people love him. It's kind of a big deal.
Right, but you've been going trash talking with
Yeah, would there have been more enjoyable fights for me? If that's the question, the answer is yes. These fights I would have enjoyed much more. But as far as from number one, a skill perspective, or number two, from a popularity perspective, I think Robbie's, right on top of the bill. He's about as good as it gets. He's got a great history, and he's really popular. So I think that can definitely play in my favor.
You said this at the press conference a few weeks back. Do you think Dana put you in this fight to kind of throw you to the wolves and almost hope you lose?
I think it's a win-win for him, right? Which we all love win-wins. If I get my ass kicked, he gets to smile and happy because I got my ass kicked. If I win, I think I become a huge star immediately. So they win there too, right? So I guess he set up a win-win for himself. So yeah, I guess it's a smart move on his part.
Are you content if Tyron wins on Saturday? Are you content just taking fights against the other welterweights? And
yeah, I'm gonna go fight Darren Till, George Masvidal. The winner of that, yeah.
Darren Till actually did a piece with Masvidal not long ago where he said if he was sitting across the table from you, he'd have actually just started fighting you already.
He's lying. He wouldn't do it.
Do you think that's just because he almost intimidated? He said that he respects your skills and has done for years, and he wants to test himself against someone like you.
He said he started fighting because every fighter wants to. It's this really weird thing. It's like we should all know that we're tough and we're strong. We fight people in a cage for a living. But there's this extra necessity to have this more bravado. I'm so tough, I'll fight anyone right now. It's like, you sound like a dumbass. Just shut up.
Is that a bit like what Kamaru was doing backstage?
Yes. I mean, did you even see me budge? I didn't even move because he ain't going to do shit. What's he going to do? Nothing. It's like, that puff your chest out mentality, I can't, it bugs me. It really does. It should bug all of you also.
Is it just because you think it's so unnecessary? Like, you guys fight in a cage for a living,
Yeah.
There's no need to do it?
It's totally unnecessary, and a lot of it is fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? He got me earlier at the hotel. I don't know if you guys have ever had this experience, but this happens to me a lot at wrestling tournaments. I'll see someone, and my brain will go first, and I recognize that person. So I'll give them a, hey, what's up? And then I'll be like, fuck, that was whoever. I don't really like that person. I shouldn't have given him a what's up. So at the hotel, I walked right past him. I kind of gave him what's up because my brain wasn't clicking. And I'm like, oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that, But it was like we walked past each other with no one around. He didn't threaten to do anything.
Did he not give you a WhatsApp back?
I think he ignored me. It was really quick. It was like I turned the corner and I just a face and I said, I know that face. Hey, what's up? And so, yeah, but he didn't do anything. So when cameras weren't around, he didn't do anything. He's not dumb enough. I'm starting to think he's kind of slow, but he's definitely not dumb enough to do something that's going to risk his title shot, right? If he just attacks someone, they're gonna think twice about giving him the title shot, and even worse things can happen, obviously. So he's not that stupid.
You mentioned this being win-win for the UFC. Conversely, there's a lot to lose for you, right? In terms of people have been waiting to see you for so long, compete at this level.
Yeah, a little bit. I think, and I've said this much, I think every fighter's only as good as their last fight. So, hey, so it happens, I lose. Right, that's part of the sport. If I come back and I have a great performance the next time, my stock goes right back up. And that's kind of, if you look at mixed martial arts, and it's more mixed martial arts than any sport, but a lot of people, Robbie hurt himself and he lost to RDA in the same fight, and they think Robbie's stock dropped like that, you know? And it's like, if he has a great fight against me, his stock's gonna go straight back up, and that's how this sport is. You're as good as your last fight. It's like this.
And I don't remember